What's up, beast people? Titos here, and welcome to a quick tutorial guide on how to do the eggs to send it to our next playthrough on the channel, which will be a Pokemon Platinum Egglocke. Yes, this is kind of the announcement for the series. You guys didn't know, I've been planning stuff, and I do want to be more consistent on the channel, so hopefully from now on we'll be having some more fun here on the channel. Now, next playthrough, as you guys see and I already said, Platinum Egglocke, so I'm gonna be needing you guys to send me the eggs. Now, the max number of eggs you can send per person is 6 eggs, so it's like a full team, and everyone has more of a fair chance to get their eggs onto the game because, I mean, I don't really get a lot of Pokemon dead. I mean, I kind of do. My experiences have been pretty heavy on Egglocke, so this series will definitely be fun and hype, so make sure you don't miss out. And make sure you're subscribed as well if you haven't already, but I'm going to be explaining how to do the eggs and how do you send them to me so you can participate and help me through this series because this game is going to be tough. We all know Platinum is a pretty tough game. So, let's get this started, shall we? So first things you want to do is you want to go down to the description of this video, you pause the video, go down there, download Pokemon Generator or PokeGen, whatever you want to call it. Link will be down below there. It's all good, there's no virus, there's no anything. I uploaded it myself, so you don't need to worry about anything from that. So you just go there, download it, and execute the file, and you'll have this little window here called Pokemon Generator. And next thing you want to do after you have all of that is open Serebii.net, and you want to go to the Diamond and Pearl Pokédex, which is on the left side of the page right here. As you guys can see, Diamond and Pearl, and I'll be selected Gen 4 Dex at the top. You will need that so it can help you with the egg moves that you can select for the Pokemon that you're going to be creating on 4th Gen, because we don't want to create a Pokemon that's more like a Gen 5 than Gen 4th, you know, because there's move differences, abilities, all that stuff. So you do want to have that open there, and when you have Pokemon Generator open, first thing you want to do is you want to go to the option and change the target game. It will be set for black to white 2, I believe, and you need to change the platinum, which I already did. So you click on platinum, bam, it's done because that's the game we're going to be playing, so you do want to make sure that's changed. And after you do that, first thing you want to do is the species. You want to choose what Pokemon do you want to do as an egg. Now, first things first, legends are not allowed, of course, because it's illegal. Legends don't come from eggs, so make sure you put a Pokemon that's a base form. For example, if you want me to have a Gengar, you're not going to put a Gengar, you put a Ghastly. In this case, I'm going to put a Charmander as the example. Yet again, I believe I've done this on other tutorial videos for Egglocks. So we're going to do a Charmander. That's the very first. You want it to have a nickname, you put a nickname. Let's put Lizardon, bam. And you tick this little box, and that's the nickname. You have the nickname. Next thing you need to do is the nature. Put the nature you want, whatever it's gonna be more helpful for me, or if you want to hinder, like make it more difficult for me, you put something like bold, which is not really that good. If you need help with the abilities, you can leave the mouse on top of it and it will bring up a full list. You guys can't really see it on my screen, but on your screen you should be able to see the full list of what the abilities do. In this case, let's do an Adamant Charmander. Let's say it's for a physical attacker, right? Adamant. And then for the item, you can put whatever you want. You can open up the list and there's about everything. As you guys can see, there's all the items, there's HMs, which I would not recommend because those are not supposed to be held items, but there's TMs, which are one use only in this game, so TMs will definitely help even if I don't get to use your Pokemon. TMs will definitely help through the game as well, so if you want to participate like that. And let's say in this case you don't really want to put a TM, but you want to make a full set, like a physical attacking Charmander. That's awesome, right? Then we put a choice band. You can type down the name, choice band, bam, that's the name. If it's red, that means it's incorrect, so don't leave anything on red on the boxes, right? So make sure you do that. Happiness, leave it as it is. Ability, okay, here's where we start using Serebii. You go to first list here, you can click a Charmander. Bam, that's the Charmander for 4th Gen. Abilities, which is right here, it only has Blaze. So you can't really put anything else besides Blaze. So you just go here, select Blaze or type it, and bam, that's the ability. Now, the only things you really need to worry about here is, of course, you select the gender you want, if it's male or female, and make sure egg it's ticked, because it's an egg. Don't forget that, it's an egg. So, make sure that's ticked. If you want it to be shiny, this sometimes doesn't really work. I hatched the Pokemon, they're shiny, and then afterwards they're not, for some reason. But, if you want to try it out and see if this works, then tick shiny and see if it works. And that is pretty much it. That's all for the first page. You got it. Mat page, this is all good as well. You just need to make sure this is ticked and change the Pokeball to whatever you prefer. Let's say you want a Great Ball because it's blue and red and it's my favorite. Bam, there it is. Great Ball. That's a Great Ball. Everything, all the rest, you just leave it as it is. You don't need to worry. Just make sure that the game is set to Platinum. Then on the stats, you can randomize IVs here. You can randomize it and set it as it is because that's usually what Pokemons have. They have randomized IVs. Or if you want it to be a top tier Charmander, you just can go here and edit the numbers and put it all to 31. If you have any specific hidden power, let's say it's a special Charmander, and you want it to have like ice hidden power or any other type or water hidden power, then of course you can change it as for whatever hidden power you want it to be. Like you can set 30 to this one or 30 on attack, and it will change the hidden power. The hidden power is actually selected here, so it's actually showing that right now it's a hidden power dragon, which is not really that useful, but it could be, who knows. This is a steel hidden power, so you can set for whatever hidden power you want it to have if I eventually get hidden power and teach it to him, so that would be useful as well. And EVs and the stats, don't change that, leave it as it is, otherwise the Pokemon could be illegal and abnormally strong. So this is the max. You just want to have 31 on everything. That's like the top strongest it can be. And then if you go to the attacks, this is where you need to select the attacks it's gonna have when it hatches. Now, first thing is, it should have Scratch and Growl, which is the ones that it comes with. It has no level here. Those are the moves that it comes with if it's a normal Charmander. Now, if you want it to be stronger, again, then just scroll down, go to the egg moves list, and these are all the moves it can have as an egg. These are all moves it can have when it hatches. So you can go ahead and put Dragon Dance, for example. You can put Dragon Dance. Or you can put Dragon Rush as well. You can put Crunch for coverage and Flare Blitz, because why not? And I totally misspelled Crunch there. I made a little mistake, that's why it was in red. So you want to put Crunch. Bam! That's a moveset. That's a pretty strong moveset to start with, but it's a pretty good moveset. You can put PP ups if you want to as well. You can increase the PPs so it's more durable in battle and you can use moves more times. And that would be pretty much it. OT, you don't need to change anything, so don't worry about that. You just need to worry about the attacks, the IVs. You need to set it between 0 and 31 in each. You can either randomize or max out or leave everything at 0 and it's super weak. So yeah, that's a thing as well. You need to change the Pokeball in Mat and make sure that the game is Platinum and it's ticked as an egg. And on the main one, you just need to set what Pokemon it is, the nickname, the nature, the item, the ability, and as an egg, and shiny, and the gender. And that is pretty much it. That's really easy, not too complicated. And after this all is done, you want to make sure to right click in one of these boxes and put set. And bam, that's your egg. That's the very first egg you created. So pretty much that's selected. You need to left click it if it's not in blue. So you just left click to select it. And after it's selected, you go to File and you put Save Pokemon from Tabs. And after you do that, it's gonna pop up to save. You go to your desktop, a file, a folder, whatever you want to save it, and make sure that this pops up here. It needs to be a 136-byte PC Pokemon file.pkm. That's gonna be the type of file. And then for the name, make sure you don't put any name on it, because I will be seeing those files and I don't want to see what Pokemon it is, okay? I want it to be a surprise. So make sure to put something like I have on this one here already saved. Egg 1, and Egg 2, Egg 3, Egg 4, that's it. Just put stuff like that, or put your name and the 1, 2, 3, 4 if you don't want to lose track of it. And that's pretty much it. And just click save and bam, that's your Pokemon right there. It's saved It's all done. The next thing you need to do is grab that file and send it to my email, which is at the top left on the screen, titosegglock@gmail.com. And that is pretty much it. That's all you need to do to participate on the Egglocke. It's really easy, really simple, only takes a couple of minutes. It's not that hard, and you all should be able to do this. Of course, after you've sent this one, if you want to do another egg, you just need to change all the stats and data here, and you can set it on another box if you want. You can set as many of the same as you want, and you can just even select one of them, view data, and change it, and then you set it, and bam, it's really easy. So good luck doing your eggs. I do hope the best from you guys' eggs, because you all haven't failed. I mean, you all even sent some pretty unique Pokemons for me to use, and it was an interesting challenge, and I've always tried, so make sure to do that. Don't you all send the same Pokemon. If you all want, because most of you are on the Discord, you can all like go in private and make an agreement to like what Pokemons you want to send, stuff like that. I don't know, it's all up to you guys. I just don't want to know what Pokemons you guys are sending, and I just hope that they're all legal. I don't want anything illegal that's gonna crash the game or anything, so let's hope that this Egglocke works, and stay tuned for whenever I upload the very first episode, which could be 4 to 5 days from today. So send your eggs right away so they make it to the game, alright? And that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. So until then, everyone, as always, you already know, stay beast. See ya!